Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Hey yo fam, how we doing? Can y'all hear me? How's it going? I missed y'all. Bro, I'm out of editing hell, good lord. Oh my god, dude. Spent the last 4 days just editing big videos that I've been procrastinating on. That I'm gonna be honest with you, they're not gonna get released until like December or November, because I still gotta finish certain content before I can finish making the videos. But besides the point, most of the project is done. Very excited for these videos, but I don't like editing. I mean, that's not true. I like editing. I don't like editing alone. Problems of being an extroverted creator, dude. Editing is a very isolating thing. You got to do it by yourself because creativity and like all that. But I'm an extrovert, so like I die. Yo, it's bad. Yo, how's it going? How we doing? We back. You know the rules, so do I. Enjoy the music. I'll be back with a cup of coffee. Guys, I'm gonna be real with you. I got a confession to make. Not feeling the best at the moment because I had some spaghetti earlier and it was pretty bad. Don't think it was like legit spaghetti. Kind of tasted fake, you know? So I guess you could say it was an impasta. Get it? Yo. Oh man. How's it going? How's it going? I miss you guys. Not modding this stream. No pop out code. Wait, come back. Oh, bro. Oh, man. I was a laugh. Sorry. Oof. Oh, man. That was one hell of a laugh. Dude, my stomach. Good lord. Anyways. That aside, you know. You know the rules. So do I. We start on this drop. How are we doing? How y'all? How's it going? I just lost like 300 subscribers probably. Yeah, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. I miss y'all, man. For real. It's been a minute. Today, we say hi to the monster crew one more time. Good to be back, man. I'm not gonna sleep because these jokes will keep me awake at night. I guess that means none of them were sleepers, right? Sorry. All right. I got it out of my system. You walked into that. I had to. Oh, okay. That was the last one. I swear. No promises, but I think that was the last one. But anyways, we back. Been like what, 4 or 5 days? I missed y'all, man. I was working like crazy, ton of meetings and editing. It was kind of bro, it was awful, not gonna lie. Got a lot of work done though. Now I can kind of just like focus on streaming and, you know, editing the videos that I gotta edit for these next few weeks. But the big projects are out of the way. So for now, go back to my favorite thing about content creation. Vibing with y'all, the fam. Hey, yo! What is up? How's it going? Welcome to the stream! Yo! Hey! Been a minute! How's it going? Welcome to the stream! Oh man, Shauna, welcome to the chat. 46, Nathan, Jet, Jamad, Jean, Sub-Zero, Win Valley. Dude, thank you for the box. I hate you for it. I really do. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of mad at you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. If I look dead inside, don't mind it. I'm not tired, I swear. I took a nap. Feel great. I'm just dead inside because this is like my second day seeing people. Bro, last 4 days I didn't see anyone. Do you know what that does to an extrovert? Bro, I was going crazy. I was losing my mind. Dad jokes were just like springing up in my brain like every 5 seconds. It was amazing. That part was cool, but besides that, dude, it was bad. I'm I'm letting y'all know it was not good. All right, I'm an extrovert, so like I need people. I just like I was dying, dude. So the fact that we're back with the streams, I missed y'all, man. For real, it's good to be back. Wind Valley, I'm mad at you. I really am. Do you know what it's like to be a Ksłana and you send a Ksłana a box? Said Ksłana is me. I'm like a kid on Christmas, but I was those types of kids on Christmas that would get the box and I would shake the box and I'd be like, "What's in the box? Tell me your secrets!" But I couldn't open it because I would get in trouble from Dad. And you know, Dad's a nice guy, but when he's mad, it's a little scary. Not gonna lie, Ksłana angries or spooky people, man. So, you know, I feel like I'm a kid on Christmas again. It's a big box. Actually, I'm gonna be real with you. It's a big box. It is. I don't know why it's so big, but why is it so heavy? Like for the size, it shouldn't be that heavy, dude. I was like, oh, it's like this sized box, right? I was like, oh, it'll be like 5-10 pounds, you know? And I go to pick it up and I'm like, bro, this thing is like 10 to 20 pounds. What the hell? How did you even fit like 10 to 20 pounds worth of suds? You put like extra weight so it wouldn't like shake in the cargo? I don't know. But shout out Wind Valley and shout out the fam. Apparently it's gifts and I want to open it for the 50K celebration stream next week. It's already scheduled on the channel. But like, I want to open it now. I'm not gonna lie. I've been staring at it all day, dude. It's right. You can't see it. I'll show you in a second, but it's over there. Staring at me. Menacingly, you know? It's like, open me. Sneak a peek, you know? Died. It's awful. It's awful, dude. Sub-Zero, thanks for the super. Sino mains keep entering my world just to buy. Dude, wait. You just reminded me. I'm not gonna say any more jokes, but you just reminded me. Hold on. I rarely show my DMs. I don't even know if I can. Hold on. Before I say anything, let me make sure that I can like crop out the hold on. Okay. All right. What's up? Yo, Ray Z, welcome to the fam. Thanks for becoming a member. Okay. Okay, so. Hold on. I'm gonna zoom in on this because y'all gotta see it. Wait a minute. I was like, hi. And Chaotic was like, sup? I'm like, oh my god, hi. Hope your day's great. You too, bro. Check it out. Bro, this is the stuff that my friends gotta deal with, man. I'm gonna let you know right now, dude. Yo. Oh, bro. I was dying, dude. I was dying. Let me tell you, okay? Absolutely dying. It was a riot. I miss y'all. How's it going? And you're like a super excited puppy. Dude, I just got a text from a friend of mine, and he was like, because we were on the phone. We're on the phone like yesterday, and he texted me today. He was like, you know, been a minute since we talked. Missed you. I was like, oh, I missed you too, broski. He's like, yeah, I just... You know what's always confused me about you? It's kind of like whiplash. And I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, you get the cheeriness of a 5-year-old, but the seriousness of a 50-year-old. It's the most like bizarre combination I've ever seen in a singular person. It's kind of crazy. Not gonna lie. Xeno Dragon, welcome to the chat. Thanks for becoming a member. I appreciate it, dude. Oh yeah. Yeah. By the way, chat, he does this to the mods too. I do. Not gonna lie. I do. Oh man, you need sending memes that look like they're 2010. I mean, you know. What exactly does Discord streamer mode do? Essentially, streamers get a lot of messages on Discord. And sometimes we get messages that y'all aren't supposed to see. And a lot of the times we kind of forget to turn off notifications. So what they did was to anti-stupidify Discord and make it simple for simple-minded streamers, because streamers as a collective tend to be like not the most like sharpest tools in the shed. Sometimes we forget to turn off notifications. So like when a company is like, hey, this is 𝙃𝙧𝙧 and we just wanted to let you know the name of the brand new character coming out in 9 months. Make sure you don't tell anyone because this is private NDA information. And if you do leak this in any fashion or form, we can sue you for $50,000. That's not what they would I mean, I don't know, but that's not what they would actually say. I don't know. But like if that popped up on stream, a little like desktop notification and everyone's like, you know, like you got to be really good at lying and be like, yeah, that dude, that message that y'all saw, the one in the bottom right corner, crazy, right? I know fans pretending to be 𝙃𝙧𝙧. Me? Talk to me, Hoyo? What? Me? No, I could never. You know what I mean? So streamer mode makes it so all of that gets disabled. And ideally, like, that doesn't, you know, show. So that's the whole point of streamer mode for Discord. Pretty much just to protect the idiotic streamers that forget to turn off notifications. For the people that are airheaded enough to do that. Sub-Zero, welcome to the chat. Kiyoshi, how you doing? I find it weird that the Genshin interview is from, like, Gamespot and not from themselves. Like, there is no official post from them like usual. Bro, real quick, I do want to talk about that to get that out of the way, because I know for a fact a lot of people were DMing me, asking for my opinion. I shared it on Twitter, but not everyone follows me on Twitter. So, it's not going to be a long discussion, but it will be like a semi-short one. I do want to get it out of the way. I like to start off with the spicy, saucy stuff. Little topics that ruffles everyone's feathers. That way we can get it out of the way, and we can just end on a good note. It's usually what I like to do. I also recommend, it's kind of harsh, but if you're ever giving advice to someone, I also recommend that you do that. You give them the hard advice first, the really brutal, jerk, you know, honest advice like, hey, what do you think about this thumbnail? Brother, I think it's garbage, but I love the way that you did this. And on a positive note. Don't be like, hey man, I really like the thumbnail, but it would be better if you did this. It's just, don't end on a sour note. So I like to get it out of the way, you know? But it is something that we should discuss, just because if I don't discuss it, well, it's kind of hypocritical of me, not gonna lie. And I do want to, you know, get that out of the way, you know? Genshin interview was a complete joke. I ain't gonna lie. Genshin interview was a complete joke. Not gonna front. We'll talk about that in a second, though. For sure. Streamer mode also hides the numbers at the end of usernames, so people can't use them to find you on Discord. True. True. That's a fact. That's a fact. 𝙃𝙧𝙧 only says something through their official channel, not an interview. That is a lie. I am speaking to you as someone that talks to 𝙃𝙧𝙧. That is a lie. Again, I can't confirm if this interview was legit, but GameSpot is a very reputable source with a lot of their interviews. I know because I've actually discussed with other devs from other games that actually talk to GameSpot for interviews, so they have a pretty good reputation for that. But yeah, no, 𝙃𝙧𝙧 does a lot of interviews, and it's not just 𝙃𝙧𝙧. A lot of game devs do interviews with media corporations outside of main social media channels, because there is a demographic that stays away from videos and just reads like Doom post articles all day. So it's part of the reason why they do that. So yeah. Why are elevator jokes so good? Because they work on many levels. That's pretty it's pretty solid, not gonna lie. It is so dumb, dude. I love that Sino's out. Because people are like, oh, Yudi's in his dad joke arc. And I'm like, yeah, no, 100%. I've never told dad jokes before. This is a new thing. It's only because Sino came out. Only because Sino came out. I've never told dad jokes before. No, it's just a Sino thing. But I could say that and some people believe it. That's kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie. It is pretty nice. What I think is interviews choice of interviewee sounds very unprofessional. Or part of the publicity department. I think wording can do better. I actually think from a PR standpoint, it was actually pretty well worded. The only issue is it was like industry standard. Industry standard is not good. It was just dodgy is the issue. It dodged like, bro, Hoyoverse was doing the UD tactic where like you guys are like, who do you like more? This character, and I'm like, ¿por qué no los dos? I think this character is fantastic because of this. And I think this character is fantastic because of this. And everyone in the chat is like, mother effer, that's not what I asked. I said, which character do you like more? And I go, are you saying that you don't like both characters? And then we just kind of like dodge from there. So, I don't think it was bad. I think it was just dodgy. Now, in my opinion, they shouldn't have done the interview if they weren't going to give any concrete answers for the most part. But I do think I might be on copium potentially because I think some people misinterpreted some stuff. And I do want to discuss that. Let's actually knock it out of the way. Hold on. We need like Sino theme music. Give me a second. Okay. Yeah. All right. Beautiful. Where is... Bet you all find it. Genshin Impact, Gamespot, interview. Also, before I do this interview discussion, it's not going to take too long. 30 minutes tops, I think. But today, we're checking out. Is it of Ballads and Brew, the Razor event, to figure out who is Razor's mama? Hopefully, maybe. I don't know. Ideally, don't spoil it. Pretty please if you've already done it. Was kind of waiting for the quest to finish, and yeah, they're all unlocked. So now ideally we should be able to do all of them today, unless it's super long, in which case maybe 2 parts, maybe, potentially. What's up, UD? It's been 3 months. Love the vids. Hey, yo, Shadow Wolf, what's up? Welcome back to the chat. How you doing? How's it going? Hold on. I also, I think the interview was misinterpreted heavily by other CCs. I do think it was misinterpreted, actually. I actually agree with that. I might be hot taking here. I think it was misinterpreted. I think. I really do. I could be wrong. I could be heavy wrong. Take it with that heavy grain of salt. And I'm going to explain my logic why. Because it almost doesn't make sense the way some of the creators interpreted it. I don't think it's their fault. They could have used better language, to be honest with you. So it was more clear-cut, the answers. Because the fact that it could be interpreted in a bad way already goes to show that they could have used better language and better lingo, in my opinion. Where is... Oh boy, we got a lot to talk about. Where is it? The event is not that long? Hell yeah, awesome. Spoiler, it's a wholesome story. That's what they were saying in the trailer. Heck yeah. Oh, where is... Awesome, cool. So I'm pretty sure this is the interview. Pretty confident from what I read. I'm gonna block notifications from this website because I'm not trying to get advertisements. Okay. It's time. So, the interview. Let's do this. Okay. So, on October 1st, 2022, at exactly 7:19 a.m. PDT, Hoyoverse apparently had an interview with Gamespot, or at least they released an article of a past interview that they recorded. We don't know, I don't believe, the exact date that they did this interview, but we do know they were discussing about the 3.1, 3.2, and future updates. So ideally, we can perceive and imagine that, like, they probably did this interview post Sumeru launch, ideally, because it would be kind of weird for them to, like, I mean, they could NDA Gamespot. I just don't think that's reliable. Because so much is up to change, like, on a patch-by-patch basis with devs. That's normal. So I'm expecting that, like, they did this interview post-Sumeru launch. We have no way of knowing as far as I'm aware. But yeah, so Hoyoverse did an interview with GameSpot. There is a misconception on the internet where people are saying Hoyoverse does not do interviews with companies outside of their main official social media channels. That is not true. They've done several interviews with actual accurate evidence and future predictions of things that will happen outside of their social media channels. It's actually a normal thing. Most game developers do this, and GameSpot specifically does have a reputable history. They've had a few missed hits, but they have a pretty good history of interviewing a lot of game developers, not just Hoyoverse, but game developers like Square Enix and I know Nier, you know, Square Enix and all that, but like the specific studio behind Nier and all those people. So this is probably legit. So let's go through these questions. I kind of want to like speedrun style what they said. I'm going to paraphrase a lot of it. I gave my TLDR version on Twitter. I'm going to give a little bit of a longer version on here. So version 3.0 and 3.1 are expected to be 1 week shorter than usual. In the future, will you be continuing with these shortened version lengths, or should players expect update releases to return to their former pace? Starting from version 3.0 to the end of 3.2, the length of each update will be shortened to 5 weeks instead of 6. But a shorter update cycle will not influence the quality of gameplay and content. Please stay tuned. Now, I'm not gonna lie, that was my biggest worry. I would like to give Hoyoverse some praise. I am fair on both sides. People mistake me as someone that either heavily... You know what's weird is like, people on YouTube either know me as the guy that plays Genshin Impact and constantly critiques it, or as the guy that plays Genshin Impact and White Knight's Hoyoverse. The weird thing is, these people only know me as one or the other. The fact that people have this misconception of both goes to show that I play both sides. I really don't care. As long as, like, if something is good, I'm gonna White Knight him. If something is bad, I'm gonna critique the hell out of him. All right, it's just, I'm an honest dude. It is what it is. All right. The people, yeah, I don't know. It's weird. People, I know you could defend a company at one point and then like criticize the company at another point. The concept is insane. Anyways, I will say, to Hoyoverse's credit, when we got the 3.0 developer stream and they were like, hey, we're gonna make it so that the developer cycle is only 5 weeks long instead of 6 weeks, bro, I'm not gonna lie, I was like, I know everyone was like, yeah, and at first I was like, yeah, and then it quickly hit me and I was like, that could be bad. I don't like that, actually, because they were already kind of struggling to keep up before that, and now they're trying to like crunch the development time even shorter. The quality might get worse, and they're doing this for the launch of Sumeru. I feel like that's not a good idea. And then they made me eat my words because 3.0 came out and it was the greatest goddamn patch that Hoyoverse has ever released. It was actually kind of, dude, to this day, like, and I'm playing 3.1 and I haven't done the Archon quest for 3.1, so I don't know if it's the greatest one right now, but like 3.0, which I played through its entirety, dude, that patch was freaking insane. I was like, oh my God. I don't know how y'all did it. Like, did y'all like give like Madrina's coffee with code BeUnreal for 20% off to your entire staff so they could stay energized to like knock out the development time? I don't know. But the fact that they did it, like, bravo to Hoyoverse. It was really well done. And here they're saying that it's not going to influence the quality. Expect the typical same standard. If anything, I think their development improved, which I don't know how they did that, but you know, they did. It was kind of crazy. Yeah. Currently, the spot, shameless plug. What? Plug where? Question mark? KW. Currently, the Spiral of the Abyss is the only true endgame content. This is fam. Hey. Buckle up. This is where it gets spicy. This is where the civil war of the Dream Team fam begins. Sides will be taken. Hearts will be broken. Dreams will be shattered. Friendships will be betrayed. People that you thought were on your side will be exposed. It's gonna be crazy, so buckle up. This is gonna be insane. Okay? Oh, man. Auto will be costly. Oh, man. Anyways, currently the Spiral Abyss is the only true endgame content for players at higher adventure ranks. That's not true. It is the only combat endgame content, but yes, that is accurate. Are there any plans to release new permanent endgame content in the same vein as the Spiral Abyss? Now, I do believe that the question is actually very important. Listen, hot take, this is a hella hot take. I think the internet, and they have every right to misinterpret this because, and again, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I could be the one misinterpreting it. It's possible, but listen to the question, break it down. Are there any plans to release new permanent endgame content in the same vein as the Spiral Abyss? Now, there are two ways you can interpret that. You can interpret it as, one, will you release endgame content that is combat focused like Spiral Abyss? Or two, you could also interpret it as, or will you release endgame content that has a similar mechanic gameplay loop like Spiral Abyss? There are two different things that you can interpret. Either one could be the case. I think it's the latter. A lot of people, a lot of CCs, and a lot of people, like just players in general, think it's the former. I don't think that's the case. I could be wrong though. Totally possible. So take it with the heavy grain of salt. Their answer to that, by the way, on are there any plans to release new permanent endgame content in the same vein as Spiral Abyss? The Spiral Abyss is one of the most effective way for players, one of the only ways, to test out their party composition and combat strength. If we design another type of permanent endgame that is, notice the lingo, that is similar to the Spiral Abyss, it might end up creating excessive anxiety for our players. Now, I think I'm going to deconstruct that in a very heavy way, because that is a dumb reply by Hoyoverse, but that's a different topic. Not everyone is interested in Musgrave. Musgrave being Spiral Abyss. This is true. Newsflash, not everyone cares for combat. That's okay. Hey, we all like different things. I have a friend that doesn't explore Genshin Impact. He doesn't do the story. I'm serious. He doesn't do the story. Like, he'll like watch the cutscenes for a specific reason, okay? He doesn't do the gameplay. He sometimes runs around only because he thinks the characters are smoking hot. And if he knows there's a character quest of a character he thinks is smoking hot, he will do the quest. That's the only reason he plays Genshin Impact. So like, there are a variety of reasons why people play Genshin Impact, okay? So yeah, not everyone is interested in Musgrave. That's not a bad thing, all right? They continue to say, just like the Genius Invocation TCG, the new trading card endgame mode that they're going to be releasing pretty soon, that we unveiled in the special program for version 3.2 next patch, we are also working on designing more interesting gameplay in the future. As an open world game, Genshin Impact has a natural compatibility with various types of gameplay, which gives us confidence in the long-term operation. So, let's break this down. Now, first and foremost, I believe that they are not saying that there won't ever release an end game mode that isn't combat focused. I don't think that's what they're saying. I think what they're saying is, hey, do you know how Spiral Abyss is really good at testing team compositions, which is specifically what they said. And no other content can test team compositions the way Spiral Abyss. This is true. This is true. Because Spiral Abyss, even though you get buffs, it's very minimal. And like it affects your team comps, but not that much. Whereas other combat events are usually have unique mechanics that give either too much power or change the way your team comp works. So because of that, they can't be accurate tests of your team comp the way that Spiral Abyss can. I believe what they're saying is we won't ever get a game mode that tests your team comps the way Spiral Abyss does. I believe that's the only one we're going to get. That doesn't mean we won't get endgame combat modes. That I don't think is what they're saying. I think if we get a, which I do believe we'll get one, if we get a endgame combat game mode for Genshin Impact, it's not going to test our team comps the way that Spiral Abyss does. It's probably going to be something like the deep dungeon crawler that we did, or 𝙃𝙗𝙃𝙗𝙃? I don't know how to say it. The really cool combat event. I think that they're going to try to do something because it's a very apparent in the way they answered this question. They specifically said, as an open world game, Genshin Impact has a natural compatibility with various types of gameplay. The deep dungeon crawler thing is something that literally was one of the few events that was combat focused and had story, and not many combat-focused events have story tied to it in Genshin Impact and the limited events. I believe that's a good sign that they felt that that was important. I think they were trying to figure out how to incorporate open world with combat in one type of event. And they're experimenting with lots of different combat events more and more ever since Inazuma was released. I really think that's a sign that they're testing to see what we're going to get in the future. I don't think it's going to test your team comps to the utmost limit. I believe Spiral Abyss is made strictly for that. I do believe we're going to get a permanent endgame content mode. Here is the best analogy that I can give. If you don't play Honkai, you're going to be a little confused, but the best analogy that I can give. Okay, so. Okay, so Memorial Arena, or like Red Lotus difficulty, right, is not the same as Elysian Realm. 3 different game modes, right? The former two test your team comp and your rotations to the utmost limit. The latter, the new game mode, Elysian Realm, right, does not do that. It gives unique action combat mechanics that is very roguelike, or roguelite, one of the two, don't remember which one, to specific characters. And you can't even use a full team. It's only one character, actually. And they give like unique passives and unique skills that you normally don't get. Very different. Elysian Realm doesn't test your character. You know, Memorial Arena does test your character. I think they're going to do something similar for Genshin. I do. Is it going to be combat focused? Probably. Is it going to be like a test? Like Abyss, Spiral Abysses? No, they clearly said they won't do that. That's my take. Could be wrong. Take it with a grain of salt. Just saying. Other content creators, and don't hate on them, by the way. They have every right to interpret it that way because that's a valid interpretation. And players think that they are saying no combat endgame modes. I don't think that's the case. That would be very counterintuitive. Not just from like a game dev standpoint, but like they spent a lot of money experimenting with a lot of combat events, especially after Inazuma, and the production has gone up with each and every single one. There's a reason for that. Like it's kind of obvious. Yeah, that's my take. Now, I do want to tackle this misconception. That's my final verdict on this, okay? I do want to tackle this misconception. This is a trash answer by Genshin PR guy. I don't know who was the dude that they brought in. He was a good dude. Most of these are like genius quality UD approved dodges. I know I dodge questions for a living. I mean, I'm a streamer for a living. But this, bro, I don't know how you messed this up so damn bad. If we design another type of permanent endgame that is similar to the Spiral Abyss, it might end up creating excessive anxiety for our players. Now, content creators are making fun of this. They have every right to be honest with you, but I don't want to do that because so many other CCs are doing that. I want to explain why content creators are making fun of this answer. Why it's such a... Listen, I white knight for Hoyoverse for the good that they do. But I criticize when there's things they can improve on. It might end up creating excessive anxiety. You're telling me a gacha game that has one of the worst gacha rates and pity systems for the weapon banner, and sometimes the character, let's be honest, in gacha history, and has a very low gacha, like, currency income for free compared to other gacha games, right? Isn't already anxiety inducing? What? Nani? Or perhaps let's talk about for the people that don't care for combat. But Dreamer, and this is a valid answer, by the way, but Dreamer, I don't like hard endgame content. I play on my mobile phone, and if you haven't played on your mobile phone, let me tell you, it's very hard to play on your mobile phone. Respect to mobile players. But if you play on your mobile phone, Spiral Abyss might be a little harder. And because of that, you might miss out on primos if you don't know how to play well on the phone. And that can be anxiety inducing for some people. Now, personally, I don't think you should play games that give you anxiety because the point of games is to get away from anxiety. But like if they can avoid that and they can still enjoy the game, by all means. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. This is where I don't, this is where I'm confused and nobody has given me a good answer. Maybe you guys can give me a good answer. I agree that Musgrave Spiral Abyss could give you anxiety. And the answer that keeps getting spread by people that says Musgrave gives them anxiety, which there's nothing wrong with that, by the way. Do not judge people for that. But the answer they always give is, but Dreamer, I'm going to miss out on rewards and primo gems. Mainly primo gems. Two things. First and foremost, it gives anxiety because there's a chance that you're going to miss out on primo gems for the combat event. Correct? On a permanent game mode. Correct? That's the answer. So why did no one talk about the countless of previous limited time combat events that give even more primo gems that are limited and not permanent, and you have a chance to miss not just primo gems but a lot more materials? Why does no one talk about that? That confuses me. Like that part I don't get. Here's another thing that confuses me as well. People say, and the reason why they say that, by the way, again, there's nothing wrong with getting anxiety from these events. That's normal. That's okay. Do not judge people for that. The reason why I'm saying it should be judged is if you're saying we shouldn't get another game mode because of that reason, because it's anxiety inducing. Guys, the entirety of Genshin Impact is built on fear of missing out, FOMO, which is anxiety inducing. Gotcha. Limited rates. The story that most people play this game instead of the combat, guess what? That's also anxiety inducing because 50%, if not more, of some of the best events in the game story-wise are limited time and have not been rerun. The thing that everyone's like, don't put a combat mode because it's anxiety inducing. I only, like, as an endgame content thing, story, the entire game is built on anxiety. The Meteor event, Albedo's event story is some of the best story ever. And if you don't play it, it's hard to even appreciate Albedo's character because he's kind of, no offense, nobody outside of his story quest, because when he appears, it's very little dialogue and there's no flesh out of his backstory, which you only get in his limited time events, you know? Yeah, that's weird. It's very weird. It's a little too ironic, you know? Also, the third thing, the final thing on that specific point, Genshin Impact excels in appealing to so many different types of people. You could play this game only for the teapot and not for the story. And I have friends that are like that. Should we judge them for that? No. If anything, they better damn keep getting teapot upgrades like they just did in the recent patch. Is that taken away from the story? No. Teapot just got a new upgrade. On the same patch, we got better storytelling in the game. You know what I mean? These things don't take away from the other aspects that make the game great, because this is a multi-billion-dollar game dev team. This is the one team in the existence of planet Earth that quite literally deserves the infamous title that KW UFO Table, I love saying that because it drives you nuts, but UFO Table has unlimited budget works. Genshin deserves that title too now. Unlimited budget works. Bro, they have the budget to make Teapot continue to be great and story to continue to be great and endgame content and combat content. We know this because they continue to release fantastic combat limited events. All we're saying is, hey, you know how you released that deep dungeon crawler with the Tartaglia story? That was a really cool event. We would have liked it if instead of it being anxiety inducing and it being a limited time thing, You just kept it in the game. That's it. That's literally it, you know? That's it. And you know how when you did that game mode, it was like, would you like to do easy mode or dire mode, which was like the hard mode, right? Dude, you still got 90% of the rewards even for doing the easy mode instead of the hard mode. That's all they got to. They already did it. They already solved the problem ahead of time. There is no need to be like, oh, I'm not good at the combat events, so I'm not going to get the reward. No, bro, they got you. They got you good. They got the easy difficulty in there already when it's just a limited time event. It's already, it was already set up for success. It was already great. They just got to, you know, keep it in the game, you know? And then there's the answer for they won't do it because of mobile players. That's also kind of a terrible answer too, because they already screwed over the mobile players. They've already shown that like mobile players like with low phone storage is not in the mind of Hoyoverse, because realistically they can't appease to everyone. Why? Because the game continues to be insanely massive with each and every single region, with some of the biggest updates in existence for a mobile game. Like, that's also not a good answer, you know? That doesn't apply, you know? It just doesn't. So, yeah, I don't know. The whole thing is just weird. And I think what confuses me the most is people are like arguing with each other like, oh, but here's what I'm seeing, and here's what I'm seeing on the Twitter timeline, which is like terrible. And it's not to call out my friend content creators. I'm not calling them out. I get their frustration. It makes sense, but it's dumb. This is how Hoyoverse gets away with stuff. We're so busy making fun of each other instead of like trying to come together and like voice our opinion against Hoyoverse. You know what I mean? We're saying stuff like, oh, I was playing the story and it gave me so much anxiety, I almost had a heart attack. And then we tweet it out to make fun of the people that like get anxiety for almost missing out on limited time story events, instead of making fun of the company. You know what I mean? And then you have like the casual players that are like, oh, there's this meme of like people like, oh, we logged in for 5 to 10 minutes of like combat gameplay, and then we did the story and we had a great time. And you have that one end game content person like complaining in the corner, and they're all having fun to like make fun of them. Bro, y'all are not like genius, witty people. We look like idiots. This is why Hoyoverse gets away with like cutting corners and like taking a while to add stuff we want. We're busy making fun of each other instead of critiquing the company. It's like, brother, no, that's not how it works. If anything, that might be why he said this. It might end up creating excessive anxiety for our players. Heck, this might be a galaxy brain strat by Hoyoverse to make us argue with each other so much that we don't even bother putting in the feedback because we don't think there's any point. And they can continue to not add the stuff that we want. I'm just saying, like, we're not helping our own case, you know? We're like, us as content creators and as players are looking like a bunch of buffoons, you know? People are saying like, oh, Hoyoverse are like the buffoons. No, man, we're the buffoons, dude. We're so busy arguing with each other instead of critiquing the game. The multi-billion-dollar game that can afford to do anything if they choose to. Literally, you know? So, yeah, I think that's kind of dumb. You know? Like, I don't know. That's bizarre. Like, they do this in New York City. Big corporations pit like the lower class against the middle class. That way the rich can like stay rich and happy. And they never complain about the stuff that the rich people do, because the middle and the lower class are constantly arguing about each other. It's what they do in New York City. Like all that stuff, right? I know, I grew up there. It's pretty much what they're doing. You know? Like casual players are like, just quit the game. For endgame people, those are the whales. Typically, you know? And then endgame people are like, just quit the game to casual players. That's like the majority of the player base, which gives the majority of the ad revenue to the game. You realize if either one decides to actually quit the game, the future of the game is screwed, right? Right? Like y'all, It's the worst thing you can say to another person, you know? What we should be saying is, people that don't like the story and only like the combat, hey, now might not be the best time to have Genshin be your main game, because it doesn't have what you're looking for. And that sucks. It does. But like, we got to do what we enjoy. Life's too short to, you know. So, yeah. You know what I mean? I take it Chinese gaming companies have a history of making combat modes that are eventually pay to win. Causes anxiety. So whoever wants to prove themselves by not adding super hard combat. They already have. They already did. Just keep it permanent. That's all we're asking. 𝙃𝙐𝙂𝙀 and Iki. Perfect example. There's an easy mode for it. The easier one was the deep dungeon crawler. They had an easy mode and a hard mode. Like, that's all you gotta do. Just add difficulty modes. Everyone's happy. Casual players can breeze through it, and the whales can have a challenge. The rewards are the same. Everyone's happy. You know? It's not hard. It's not difficult to pull it off. Channel, welcome back to the fam for 12 months. Congrats on a year. Cheers. Hell yeah. We really mauling over this? I don't know. I'm not personally. I think it's funny. It's hilarious that people are like arguing with each other, players, but when they've been producing a variety of different types of combat heavy events, they just answered this terribly, but I don't think this is them saying F combat in game. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. We have the same take, brother. Yes, exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. I think they just mean we won't get another like team comp test like Spiral Abyss. Brian Online actually agrees with me too. He suggested it before even I did, which like Galaxy Brain to be honest. But we could also be completely wrong and maybe we won't ever get combat in the end game. Who knows? It is what it is. Only time will tell. Only time will tell. You seriously never played many Chinese mobile games? I've played all the top Chinese mobile games by now. The top ones, like the biggest ones. Genshin, Honkai Impact 3rd, Punishing Grey Raven, Arc Knights, Alchemy Stars. I've played a lot of games. A lot of them have fantastic endgame modes and story and limited events. You know? Except Fate. I haven't played Fate, which kind of sucks. I wish I could, but the gacha's too scary. I'm like, oh, but the story, I love Fate's story, man. So like, you know, even Aether Gazer. Yeah. Yeah. I think we just gotta be patient. I think we just gotta wait. That might be copium. Maybe it is. Who knows? I don't know. I think it's, I think I'm pretty confident that we're gonna get it though, honestly. Quick question. If a casual game like Genshin should implement a harder mode, should a hardcore game like Dark Souls implement a casual mode? Sure. Why not? Options are always good. 100%. Like, 100%. What, the hard mode elitists are, and I know they do, which is why I'm saying it, but the hard mode elitists are gonna like be mad that a difficulty mode was added that doesn't affect their gameplay at all. You know? Do the devs need to? No, they don't. They don't. The devs can do whatever the heck they want. They are the developers, you know? It's like telling an artist, hey, I really love that outfit on Raiden A because she's smoking hot, but I think you should give her a different outfit in your next art piece. Because it's nice to have options, you know? And they're not wrong. They're right. It's nice to have options, but it's also up to the artist if they want to give the outfit to the character because it's their art, you know? All we can do is suggest stuff, and if the devs do it or the artist does it, cool. If they don't, it is what it is. If it bugs you too much, like, they're not the right developers for you. Hopefully the right developers come in the future, you know? So, yeah. Personally, options are always nice. I'd rather go to a coffee shop that had 5 different coffees I could choose from than a coffee shop that only has 1. That doesn't mean the one that only has 1 is bad though. I bet you that 1 cup of coffee was perfected over a millennia of history to make the ultimate coffee experience. But I like to have options, typically, because like, what if I don't like it? Well, if I don't like it, I have 4 other drinks that I might like, you know? Options are nice, but it's up to the coffee shop at the end of the day. It's not up to you. all you could do is just suggest stuff as their customer, you know? And if you don't like it, you know what we do as customers of coffee shops? We go to the next coffee shop. It's a video game. People take it too seriously, man. It's not life or death, not gonna lie. But I do agree in the sense that I do hope they make combat endgame modes. I would like that. I like options. I'm more of the option guy. But if they don't do it, like, I'm not hard pressed. I'm playing the game right now because I enjoy it. If you're playing the game right now and you don't enjoy it, that's like copium. Why are you doing that? Stop. Wait until they add the mode, and, you know, life's short. Only do things you really enjoy, you know? Mars, welcome back to the fam for 5 months. All right, let's knock out the rest of this because that was the spicy long one. The introduction of Dendra has created plenty of new ways to cause elemental reactions, but some elements have been left out. I mean, kind of. Like Cryo and Geo, for sure, but like Anemo doesn't apply to everyone, and neither does Geo. So, has there been any discussion regarding the addition of new reactions for existing elements? For example, in the future, could there be a new Geo and Dendra reaction? I would love a Geo reaction. Please. We have no such plans for the time being. Pepe hints. With the release of the Dendra element, the 7-element system has become somewhat complex. They are not wrong. Hot take, maybe. I don't know. They are not wrong. You have melt. You have reverse melt. You have vape. You have reverse vape. You have electrocharge. Burning. Aggravate. Quicken. Spread. Like, dude, they're not wrong. They have a point, you know? Could they add more? Sure, but I think right now they're trying to like refine what they got, you know? For us, there are other ways to increase the fun for players rather than simply increasing the complexity of game rules. That's a fantastic answer. With easy and open rules, given some time, players will come to discover their own ways of developing builds. That is the fun of this game. The balancing of all gameplay rules is part of the team's long-term design focus. Plus, the team's experience and learning from players' feedback in the long run are all important to maintain that focus. Now, I would like to say, again, the reason why I think we are going to get combat-focused events is, one, they've been increasing the amount of testing and surveys for these events since Inazuma release, and two, right after they said that even though we won't get a new permanent endgame mode that is in the same vein as Spiral Abyss, their answer right after is saying that with the release of Dendro Element and easy and open rules is what makes the fun of this game. They are agreeing with the fact that combat is a big reason why the game is fun. They outright say it in this interview. And then they say, the balancing of all gameplay rules is part of this team's long-term design focus. I really think we're going to get combat in the end game. I could be wrong. I'll take it with a grain of salt. For us, there are other ways to increase the fun for players rather than simply increasing the complexity of game rules. Blah, blah, blah. It's just a recap. The world of 𝙃𝙖𝙀 continues to expand, giving players so many more challenges to complete daily. Domain boss's ley line. Is there a chance, by the way, Gamespot, 10 out of 10 best questions ever. Is there a chance we see a cap increase for original resin or a quicker regeneration rate? Look, at the end of the day, just give me the quick, well, nah, give me a cap increase for original resin before the quicker regeneration. That way the casual players are happy before the dedicated players are happy, and then do quicker regeneration rate, personally. But personally, I do prefer the quicker regeneration rate. To allow players to take on more of these challenges each day, domains, bosses, and ley lines are important means to farm characters and weapon ascension materials and resin are required to claim these items as rewards. Meanwhile, we're also providing more options for gamers to obtain character development items. For example, many character and weapon ascension materials can be attained and redeemed from events that we run periodically. No way! What? That's insane. That wasn't the question. Dude, that wasn't the question. It's like, they're like, hey, are you going to, you know, increase the resin cap or make it faster, the regeneration rate? And they were like, you know, that's a fantastic question. What is resin? Well, let me explain to you what resin does. And the interviewer is like, that's not what I asked. I was asking if you're going to make resin better, not what I know what resin is. So what resin is you can use resin for domains to get items and rewards. And did you know that we do events where you don't need to spend resin to get rewards and items? Smile. Bro, that's such a PR answer. I'm not even mad at them for it, Because it's not like I do that. You know, anyone that is in business. And by the way, if you're a content creator and you're like, oh, Hoyoverse is so bad for doing that. Oh, don't be such a hypocrite. You do it too if you're a content creator and you make money. If you're a content creator and you've been sponsored and you're under an NDA and you know about something and someone in your chat's like, hey, do you know about this character that's coming out? And you know, you and me both know, you hypocrite, that you're going to answer in a PR response. You know, that is a fantastic question. I loved how that character was revealed in the trailer. That's not what I asked. I was wondering if you know anything about the character being released ahead of time. I agree. I love their trailer so much. Like, bro, content creators do this. This is a business thing. Like, it's a dumb question. I wish they didn't do that. It is what it is. I would have rather have them just been like, we can't answer, no comment, you know? But I get it. It's PR. It's business. Like voice actors do that. Exactly. New players may have been a bit lost when starting the Summertime Odyssey event because they missed Fischl and Mona's first introductions. True. Bro, this guy asked questions. This also happened when Skarmu showed up in Inazuma's Archon quest after appearing in the limited time Mondstadt event. Is the team considering adding a way for new players to see or replay old story-related content and cutscenes that only exist in past limited time events? We're aware of the issue and are looking into solutions for it. By the way, that is... this is probably the main positive thing from this interview. Hoyoverse, thank you so much. Oh my lord, bro. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Mwah. Oh my god. They admit it's a problem and they are looking into solutions for it. Are they going to find a solution for it? I don't know. Probably not. But at least they admit it's a problem, and at least they're like, hey, we know it's bad. We're trying. No promises, but like, we're trying. It's like a parent. Like, you could do all the studying you want, but if it's your first kid ever, you can't promise you're going to be the perfect parent because it's your first kid. It's kind of a learning experience for you too, right? So like, you can only be like, hey, I know it's a problem because like, I got to be a good parent because like good parents help out, but like, bro, it's my first time. I'm going to try my best. No promises, you know? Like, I'm going to try, but no promises. It's the same thing. Like, hey, at least you admit that it's important, and it's the thought that counts, man. It's the thought that counts. It's the thought that counts, dude. Oh, man. But, yeah, on the other hand, we're also working on beginner tutorial adjustments, client capacity of optimization, fancy way to say storage, intelligent management of past content, just do download zone 0 strat, and other optimizations. Make it so that you can download past story cutscenes, but then you can choose not to do that. Just zip the files and then unzip them. And as our technology and capacity grow, we hope to have useful solutions that players welcome. Yes, nod. I think that's a fantastic answer. Yeah. Costumes were added to the game last year, providing new stylish look. Oh, okay, real quick. I do want to say, people are saying the reason why we're not going to get combat endgame mode is because Hoyoverse is an aesthetic, story-focused game first and foremost. If that's the case, why is limited time stories limited? And why are we only having 6 outfits? The game's been out for 2 years. That doesn't scream story focused or aesthetic focused. I don't think they're focused on anything. I think they just are focusing on one thing at a time, you know? Just like Sumeru's story got better, and how we're starting to get more skins, and Teapot is starting to get more additions, and we're starting to see more combat limited events. Not permanent, but limited. It's a process. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. How likely is it that the travelers become a recipient of one of these costumes? It would be interesting to see the traveler in clothing that represents some... we already know the answer to this. It's an intriguing idea to design outfits and accessories with regional characteristics for the traveler. We don't have anything to share on that front, but we're always considering new ideas. Wait, what? I missed that answer. I'm gonna be honest with you. I completely missed it. So you're saying heavy hopium. You're saying there's a chance. Wait. Whoa. That's different than what we got in the 𝙃𝙀𝙀 story quest. Because in the 𝙃𝙀𝙀 story quest, you said there was no way we would get it. But, whoa, the lingo changed. You're saying there's a chance. Whoa. Copium, but I'll take it. As a follow-up for, to the previous question, Aether and Lumine seem to get fun little accessories during certain quests, like a mask or a flower crown. But they can only be worn for short periods of time. Have you ever considered turning these temporary accessories into permanent cosmetics? You know, it's a fascinating question. We've been discussing this question within the team and some other ideas similar to it. However, we don't have any news or details to reveal at this time. So you're saying there's a chance. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's the second there's a chance to change. Bro. Okay. On top of Genshin Impact, Hoyoverse is also working on Honkai Impact 3rd, ZZZ, HSR. There's been a crossover between Genshin Impact and Honkai Impact 3rd in the past, where Keqing official arrived in Honkai Impact. Are there any plans to do the reverse? Bring characters from Honkai Impact 3rd into Genshin Impact? In terms of characterization, we wish to channel more effort and attention into creating characters from the world of Genshin Impact. If there are new opportunities for crossover in the future, we will be sure to share them with everyone. So you're saying there's a chance. You're saying there's a chance. Copium, but I'll take it. You know, like, heavy copium, I'm not gonna lie, but I'll take it, you know? That's not bad. There's a chance. I'll take that. That's not bad. Okay. Better than a no or a complete dodge. Hell yeah. I'll take it. But yeah, any last minute questions? So I don't got to talk about this ever again, and y'all can just clip and ship everything I said here to anyone that ever, like, tries to ask me about it. Question marks? Yes, we good. Thumbs up. I believe we're good. I feel like I answered all my opinions. By the way, it's okay for you to disagree. There's nothing wrong with you thinking that there should be less options in a game. You know what they say, some people prefer to go to restaurants with less options on their menu. That way they don't have the anxiety to choose what to do. You know what? That's a very valid answer. Nothing wrong with that, by the way. It's okay to disagree. Let's just not, like, bring each other down, and let's actually just, like, focus our efforts on making the game better by giving our advice to Hoyoverse, and we'll see what they end up listening to. At the end of the day, they're the devs, you know? Do I agree with that? No, I want more options, but there's nothing wrong with them doing less options. I totally understand. They're the devs, they're the boss at the end of the day, whether we like it or not. Whether we like it or not. But when's the update where we can individually change characters' language? KEKW. I feel like that would be weird. I don't know if they should do that. I mean, I guess it'd be kind of nice, but I don't know. It'd be weird to hear, like, Paimon in Japanese, and then, like, I mean, nah, actually, make it so that we can change just Paimon's language. That would be awesome. That would be, that would be fantastic. I'd probably do more English dub if that was the case. Not gonna lie. Nothing against the English Paimon voice actor. I have nothing against him. I just much prefer the Japanese voice actor for Paimon. Personally. Paimon as a character can be quite obnoxious sometimes, and Japanese Paimon is a little more chill, so when Japanese Paimon is obnoxious, it's not as obnoxious, you know? As a fellow English-speaking person, and as someone that is also obnoxious, I can vouch. English-speaking obnoxious people, on average, not everybody, but on average, are more obnoxious than, like, you know, other region-speaking people. Not always, just on average. So that is the case with Paimon. You know? Yeah, that would be cool. I would like that. I don't know. That might just be me. That might just be me. That'd be me. You know? One question: why are you dripping today? I'll be honest with you. I kind of threw all this on like 5 minutes before the stream. I'm gonna be real with you, dude. I'm not gonna lie. This wasn't much thought put into it. This is one of my like default go-to. I haven't like, you know, decided on like an outfit. Let me go with one of my staples real quick. I have like I have certain hangers that have like pre-done outfits. There's like 3 of them and that's it. Or like it's my go-to. I don't have time to like consider what I want to wear today. Let me just like throw it on, you know. I call them outfit loadouts. You know what's so awesome about that? I don't have to think about which one I'm gonna wear. I just kind of like, oh, that's the outfit I want to go with. That would be awesome if we had that Hoyoverse for artifacts. Just throwing that out there. Artifact loadouts, kind of like outfit loadouts, but better. I know, crazy. Just hear me out on that. It would be awesome. Would be nice. Just, you know, would be. Yo, Dylan with the 5 gifted membership. Thank you, my dude. I appreciate it. Thank you for the super. That's why I like you. You're open-minded. I try to be. I'm not open-minded always. I can be a bit stubborn a lot of the times. Actually, it's one of my when there's something that I believe in, it's very hard for me to change my stance. But at the very least, I want to at least hear all sides to the story. You know. But I just think there's nothing wrong with agreeing to disagree. Nothing wrong with that, you know? I'm in the gaming industry. I play video games for a living. If Genshin Impact dies tomorrow, I will be sad for like a week or 2, maybe, right? But it's not the end of the world for me. I will say, even though Genshin is the biggest game in the world, and, you know, it's a worldwide phenomenon, and I am very emotionally attached to the game, there are other developers, and there will be other games that will also have memorable experiences in my heart, you know? So, it's not that serious, you know what I mean? I hope Genshin Impact never dies. I don't think it ever will. The only way it can is if Hoyoverse kills it, but, yeah. You know, Colonel Krog with the 50 super. Thank you. You know, I'd much rather go to a Japanese restaurant that only sells ramen than a Japanese restaurant that sells all kind of Japanese foods, along with pizza and burgers. Sus. Sometimes focusing on what you do best is the right thing to do. True. Unless the right thing, or unless the best that you do is like 4 to 5 different dishes, you know? Some people can only make ramen, but the ramen is freaking fantastic. Other people can make ramen and coffee. You know what I mean? I'd rather go to the shop with coffee and ramen, not just ramen. But that's me. I'm an options type of guy. But sometimes I go to the ice cream shop that only has ice cream. And other times I go to the ice cream shop that also has coffee. I switch it up sometimes. They say variety is the spice of life. Yes. Carlo, thanks for the 50 super, by the way. I appreciate it. Thank you. All right. On that note, you know, we ready for this event? Oh, I was doing the R&R quest. I'm going to leave. That way y'all don't see spoilers or anything. Hold on. By the way, my mind, bro. Mind explosion. Oh my God. I lied. I'm going to spoil some of the R&R requests. No, I'll wait. Just follow my Twitter. I talked about some of my thoughts on some of the quests. And yeah, just follow the Twitter. I've been doing updates on like my thought. Bro, I have a theory. Crackpot theory. Not going to say it. I said it on Twitter. It's crazy. All right. I just noticed something. It was wild. It was crazy. Also, soundtrack, fantastic. Fantastic. Storm Boy, welcome to the chat. Thanks for becoming a member. I appreciate it. Thank you. Do we go back to Mondstadt? Humo. I love this soundtrack. Hold on. What's up, Snowy? Yo, Snowy's one of the OGs of the fam. One of like the original like 5 to 20 viewers that would like pop in and chat on average. Like back on Twitch. Just saying. Like real one. Okay, hold on.
Good deeds.
Sino blew out my ears. He probably blew out your ears too. Oh my god. Okay. No, go back. Soundtrack. Do this to me. I was enjoying the soundtrack. Wait. Por favor, go back. Go back, dude. Oh, by the way, say hello to my level 90 Sino. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. 996. Yeah. I'm about to triple crown him. I'm just saying it's gonna happen. I'm so excited, dude. And I got the converting currencies to get the rest of these too. Like I already got it. We're already good. Yeah, he is he's so much fun, dude. He's so much fun. He's not like meta wise, he's not the best, but I don't care. He's a blast. I just play for the gameplay, you know? Gotta have fun with it. Where is gotta do sound effects maybe? Say come back. Okay, wait. Oh, bro. Yo. Sorry, chat. You know me. I like music. I had to. That was just. I hadn't sat down and like soaked that in just yet. So when it played, I was like, I'm doing that. Sorry. That was nice.
Paimon coming in.
Sorry, Paimon. Adios. Wait, hold on. Wrong one. Adios, Paimon. Adios. Stormboy, thanks for becoming a member. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. I gotta re-download. It's a new computer, so I haven't downloaded all the voiceovers just yet. I gotta do that. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Fam, I have a confession to make. Real quick before we do this festival. I won't stay too long on it. I'll talk about it while we're doing the festival. But is this another joke? It's not a joke. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. So I don't know the details of the kit besides what was talked about in the dev stream. But I'm very excited. I was like re-looking over Nilo's gameplay. I'm actually very excited for Nilo's gameplay. Her gameplay looks sick. Here's the thing, sword user. I'm biased. They made her a sword user. Damn it, I like swords. They did. Like I like looked at the kit I think she's gonna be one of the most niche, worst characters released on release. Doesn't mean she won't get better in the future. Most characters do. Just realistically, from what they talked about on the dev stream, it's not looking good. And I don't care, bro. Her gameplay looks sick. Her gameplay looks sick. You make it sound like it was something worrying you do. It is. It is worrying. My wallet. I just got C6 Sino. You know what I mean? And you should be worried. I need you to be worried for me, okay? Oh, man. No, 1000%, dude. That's it. No, I don't need her at C6. C0 is fine. All right. I'm just saying I'm excited. And I originally was thinking maybe I could skip Nilo. I don't think I can do that right now, sadly. I can't. Yeah. So, yeah, it is what it is. Whatever. Yeah. Her gameplay looks so cool. I want Nilo too, boss, bro. Her gameplay looks so sick. I don't care if she's like niche as heck and there's only like 1 or 2 team comps that work for her. Bro, if the gameplay is dope, like, it's not like we have in-game content that requires me to be super meta, you know? Like, I'll be okay. I'll live. I'll be all right. I just care about cool gameplay. I went C6 Sino, one of the most mid-tier characters in the game right now, meta-wise. You think I care for the meta? No. Sino's sick, dude. I've had so much fun with this guy, man. So much fun. I really want Nilo. But it's like, bro, Ďeja and 𝙃𝙖𝙪 in the future. Like, you know? Yeah. I knew Sumeru was gonna do this to me, and I put away like a good amount of money, but I didn't realize it would do this to me this bad. You know? Anyways. Alright. Oh. Mm.
お安いご用だぜ。でもこの2日間、確かに忙しかったけど、ほとんど荷物の配達やキャラバンの護衛ばっかりだったな。人手が足りないって聞いたから、てっきり重要な任務だと勘違いしちゃったぞ。
You only want 1 Nahida, right? Or not gonna pull for Nahida or Layla. I think I only want 1 or 2 Nahidas at most. Like C1, because I've noticed C1 and C2s lately are very OP. At most, dude. At most. Yo! Hey, I missed it. I was too excited. I was in like developer mode talk. Arista, thank you for the 10 dono. I replayed it. Thank you. I just saw that. I'm so sorry. I was like, I was thinking about Nilo. My brain kind of went empty for a second. Thank you. Funds for 𝙃𝙪. I appreciate it. Thank you. That helps a lot. I appreciate it. Probably because it's harvest season? Wine. Of course. Makes sense.
なるほど。最近お酒に関する話題をよく耳にするのはそのせいだったのか。
Nilo makes Judy's brain empty clip punishment. No, you're taking that out of context. What I mean by that is I'm so excited for the gameplay that my brain went empty. This is when same thing happened with Sino. All right.
なんだと？本当か？代理団長がみんなを本部のホールにお呼びなんだ。早く行かないと間に合わないぞ。おい、待ってくれ。
あのセピロス騎士の2人。
I missed you.
だいぶ慌ててるみ
It's
た
my
いだな。
favorite smug. People are gonna get so mad that I call it this. That's my favorite smug bastard. I mean that in the most, that's a compliment where I'm from, okay? Dude, I love this guy. He's one of my favorite characters in this game. Kaya! I missed you, dude.
おう、旅人にパイモンじゃないか。
Ah,
元気にしてたか？
what a rare play. What a coinkadink.
ガイア、ちょうどよかった。なんでみんな騎士団の方に走って行ってるんだ？
Nice camera angle, Hoyoverse.
心配するな。 お前らの手を必要とするようなことじゃない。実はさっき大団長から騎士団に手紙が届いてな。
Oh.
代理団長が本部にみんなを招集してその手紙を開封することになったんだ。
Damn, my dude is flat? No, he's not. He's not. I know this trick. I've seen this trick. All right? Listen. I've seen this trick before. It's called... Are you ready? Topside skinny jeans. I know. You're like, what are topside skinny jeans? Listen. Look at the cake. Okay? Look at the cake. Notice the way the belt is double wrapped around the waist. Okay? And then notice the jeans are tightly attached to the knees and the ankles. There is no looseness on the joints, which means they're topside skinny jeans. So the cake is being hidden because they're basically being restrained. This is on purpose because Kaya is a handsome dude and he knows that if he lets it all loose, you know what I'm saying? Too many beautiful people might appear and ask him out on duty and he might get distracted. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Skinny jeans, not skinny jeans. Skinny jeans show the cake. This is topside skinny jeans.
なるほど。それなら安心。ってちょっと待った。今なんて言った？
Oh. I thought he meant Jean. Varka?
セピュロス騎士団の大団長って。
Yo, Varka
遠征の
Lord?
指揮を取ってるファルカ団長のことか？
Okay. Damn.
その手紙には何が書いてあるんだ？遠征隊の状況はいつ戻ってくるんだ？
おっと、まさか俺よりパイモンの方が大団長のことを気にしているとは。意外とおせっかいなんだな。
Can you tell me if he has a great fire sword claymore that can transform into pistols and maybe has white hair, but like maybe with like a tinge of orange somewhere to like make it Genshin-fied? That'd be so dope.
よく耳にするけど会ったことがない人だし、気になるのも当たり前だろ？ジン団長も騎士団の生きた伝説だっていつも言ってるから、おいらすっごく気になってたんだ。それに遠征隊がここを離れてかなり長いよな。
Did they ever say where his expedition was?
動きを耳にしないし。
I don't remember if they did.
代理団長の評価も随分と控えめだな。
Are you gonna finish the event in one stream? Hopefully, but no promises. Ideally, maybe?
あの人は伝説と呼ばれるようになるまでの間、周りにかなり迷惑をかけてきたんだぜ。お前ら随分と興味があるようだし、せっかくの機会だ。
Bro,
一緒に騎士団に行ってその内容を聞いてみないか？
Varka's one of my most anticipated characters in the game. Has been for a while. Like, the dude just sounds like a legend. I heard legend says that the glacial beauty, the ice queen herself, the legendary drinker, the man killer with a single sneeze, Eula, couldn't land a blow on Giga Chad Varka. Like the dude barely tried and beat Eula, which is just like, yo, what? Nani? Hello? And she's not like, you know, like a newbie or anything. Like, yo, you know, she's pretty damn powerful. So like for Varka to be able to take her out, like, damn.
もだいぶ顔を出してないだろう。みんな寂しがってるぞ。
Yeah, she's like no pushover. If anything, she seems to be one of the most capable Knights of Favonius I've seen, to be honest. And like in combat abilities.
キャサリン、またな。はい、気をつけていってらっしゃい。
And she's the captain. And she's the captain. All right. Of Ballads and Brews, Act 1, Sounds from Afar. Okay, dude, I haven't been in Mondstadt in a hot minute. What? Okay. This is kind of a throwback. Wait a second. Hold on. It's been a minute since I've been in Mondstadt. I spent 20 fragile resin on you. That's today. Today? No, yesterday. Yesterday. You want to guess how many good pieces I got? You want to guess? You want to take a guess? Any guess? Any guesses? Any guessers in the chat? None. Settle. Settle. None. Not a single one. That domain is cursed. I hate that. Bro, I've been trying to get artifacts in that domain for 2 years now. 2 years, or I guess a year and a half, since Eula came out. I've been wanting to play this character so damn bad. Yeah. Anyways. That aside. Hold on. Mondstadt group. Yeah. Eula.
遊撃騎士行動に移る
Eula.
さっさと終わらせるぞ。
Albedo? 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 Ah, clean. Oh! Wait, hold on. Albedo.
一緒に探索しよう。
Ah, but I want Jean too. Oh, so hard. Bro, I gotta build Jean now because I said I was gonna build her once I got her to C6 and I just got her to C6 last banner, which is like exciting. I'm gonna do Jean. I'm sorry, Clay. I have to do it.
準備は万端だ
Okay, neither one of these. Wait, do I have artifacts on you? I have artifacts on you, bless. But I'm pretty sure Jean has like none. Where is? I'm stealing Betos real quick. You're like, Dreamer, why are you? Just I don't have anything else right now, so just go with it. Go with it. Go with the flow. Yes. Wait. Yes. Ah, wait. Just go with it. I don't want to switch anything else out. Just I don't have much email stuff. It's also a hard domain for me. I don't know. Oh, 3 Favonia. After a kilo Favonia. How? I have no idea. I keep getting this on standard banner, dude. This and Wolf Gravestone. I get these two all the time, man. It's crazy. Let's go. Primordial, I guess. I could go Favonius. I think I'm gonna just go Favonius for now. For now. Okay. And then where is Hu Tao? I know it's not his best set. I'm aware. Copium. Don't worry about it. It's Copium. I need artifact loadouts. Hoyoverse, do you see how much this stalls? Free advertisement for you guys? Pretty please. Hopefully one day. Would be nice. Would be kind of cool. Oh, Yoimiya took Hu Tao's set recently. I forgot about that. Come on. Wait, no, there's a better Pyro cup. I think Yoimiya has it. Yes. Okay. Eula. Copium. I literally did like one day. I promised to build this queen out. I swear. Domain is cursed, man. Good lord. Distracting, sorry. Seeing G-Man, I realized I still don't have her ever since release. Dude, Jean is for you what Mona was for me, dude. It took me 2 years to get Mona. Or like a year and like 3/4. Or yeah, a year and 3/4. I'm sorry. I know that pain. I wish you a Jean soon. It took me forever to get Mona. I was so distraught for the longest time. Like, holy smokes. Hopefully, I hope one day they do like standard banner, like epitomized path. That'd be sick. That'd be so dope. One day, hopefully. Copium. Potentially. Ah! Kaya! How we doing? How we doing?
さて、どうやら人も揃ったみたいだな。
Bro, it's been a while.
あら、可愛い子ちゃんにパイオンちゃん。あなたたちも来てたのね。手紙。
さっき冒険者協会の近くでガイアに会って聞いたんだ。ホールにこんなに人が集まってるところを見るのは初めてだな。
True.
なんだかオイラまで緊張してきたぞ。
そう固くなるな。
うん。
俺が知る限り、大団長が手紙なんかを書く暇があるってことは真面目な話じゃない可能性が高い。
うん。
それに悪い知らせじゃないのも確かだ。
You would hope so.
ガイアは少し誇張しているけど、私も同意見だわ。何しろ、ミカは感情を顔に出しちゃう子だからね。
Ah, this is Chocobo head. I mean, Chocobo tail. I mean, Goldilocks. Mika. Yeah, Mika. It's my birthday 3 days ago. Dude, happy belated birthday. Just to another year, man. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Hopefully it was good.
ジンの横に立っている
Chocobo
子
tail.
よ。
I mean, Goldilocks. I mean, Mika.
彼は以前、エウルアのタイで測量士をやっていたの。測量の才能に恵まれた実直な性格の子よ。遠征隊が出発する際、大団長にタイの石膏の要として任命されたの。今回の手紙も彼が持ち帰ったものね。全員揃ったようだな。みんな静かにしてくれ。
うん。
これより大団長からの手紙を読む。ミカ。
Oh, she's got the new fit.
はい、ジン団長。
Bro, it even looks like with the feather, he's got a tail.
皆さんこんにちは。僕は遊撃小隊の測量士ミカ。これまで遠征隊とともに任務を遂行していました。
Boruto's VA? Really?
ファルカ大団長からの手紙を読ませていただきます。
Ah.
セピュロス騎士団の諸君、元気にしてるか。ファルカだ。
My man's voice acted Marka. My man went deep. He said, "Ahem." To the Knights of Favonius.
まず最初に伝えたいのは、今のところ遠征隊は全員無事だということだ。安心してくれ。
よかったー。ああ、手汗でびしょびしょになってたよ。
I don't know what the expedition like is.
続けていいでしょうか。
He said, "Can y'all stop talking?"
続けてくれ、ミカ。
Oh man.
ということだから、こっからの内容はリラックスして聞いてくれたまえ。この手紙を
Northernmost
焚き火
reaches
の
of
横で書い
Teyvat.
ている今、俺と遠征隊はテイワットの北境に駐屯している。
Ah.
遠征の目的は過去に残された危険な秘密だと俺は言ったが、
Sus.
今もそれ以上のことは言えない。だが任務の進捗について心配無用だということだけは保証する。
Crackpot theory time! Venti might have a connection to every single Grandmaster of the Knights of Favonius. Varka just said that he's doing an expedition where? To the north. North is typically, I could be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, typically correlated to cold. Snezhnaya. We know Venti has a very bad history because something went down 500 years ago, I believe, and it kind of made it an estranged relationship between him and the Cryo Archon. Is he on a secret Black Ops mission to rekindle the romantic flame of the Cryo Archon and Venti? I'm kidding. I don't know. I don't. Kind of went left field real quick. I mean, I don't know. Get it rekindled because he's riding from next to a stove. Anyways, sorry.
この2ヶ月の間、俺たちは思いがけない人物と出会った。ファデュイの執行官、隊長だ。
And now the Fatui Harbinger that is famously called in the Genshin Impact community Daddy Capitano appears, perhaps to give his blessing. Oh, sorry, I'm kidding. I'm joking. Anyways.
隊長？
ファデュイがモンドで好き放題暴れたことは知っている。だが結果から言えば今回隊長は俺たちに牙を向けていない。かっこおそらく今回スネージナヤと俺たちは運命共同体にあるからだろう。かっこ閉じ。
Close parenthesis. Harbinger, fam, it is... listen. Everyone says it's Harbinger, but actually it's Harbinger, okay? Alright? Everyone says it's not Harbinger, but you're wrong. You're wrong, right? It's Harbinger. Hard R, right? If you think I'm wrong, let me know why in the comments below.
経歴や出身を見抜かれないよう、奴は仮面で全てを覆い隠していた。だが、奴は紛れもなく鋼鉄のような人物と言えよう。生身の人間でありながら、神々へ挑むことを恐れていなかった。
Because there is no R. Actually, there is no R in the dictionary. But R sounds cooler, so R is in Harbinger. Hard R. If you think I'm wrong, let me know in the comments below why.
奴ならば、クレイのクレヨンを使って遺跡守衛のあの目ん玉みたいなコアを突き刺すことができるだろうな。かっこお前らは試すなよ。かっこ閉じ。偵察兵によると、隊長は3日前、命令を受けてナタへ向かったらしい。
Natlin!
ようやく奴を警戒する必要がなくなって、俺らもぐっすり眠れそうだ。
Wait, what? So Capitano's gonna be the Natlin Harbinger. I see. That's crazy.
奴の行動が俺たちに少しばかり役立ったことは認める。だが、それを加味しても、奴はまだ俺たちに借りがあるのは確かだ。今頃モンドはブリーズブリュー祭を迎えているだろう。残念だが、今年もお前たちと祭りを楽しむことができそうにない。遠征隊の奴らは、モンドの酒とお前たちと共に過ごした日々をいつも恋しく思ってる。
I wonder what a Harbinger is doing in Natlin.
モンドの民と一緒に
Gnosis collection?
祭りを
Potentially?
思う存分楽しめ。ついでに俺たちの分も飲んでおいてくれ。暁ワイナリーが毎年出すブリュー祭限定ワインをな。モンドにバルバトス様のご加護があらんことを。俺たちの思いも風に乗ってお前らの元へ帰れるように。ファルカ。推進。隊長と俺、どっちがすごいことを言うか。この俺に決まってる。隊長なんざ騎士団には10人もいるんだからな。はあはあ。
Oh, bro. He said, by the way, just so we're clear, I'm the stronger one. Yo. Oh, man. That is funny. he goes, his laugh, by the way, not mine. Oh, dude. There are 10 captains in the Knight of Favonius, but only... Bro, he gives me heavy Ziggy vibes, dude. I could be wrong, but this might be Genshin Ziggy, dude. It's just so heavy. There are 10 captains in the Knight of Favonius, but there's only one Grand Master. So dumb, dude. Oh man, bro, I can't wait for Varka, dude. Like, I'm so excited.
ミカ、ご苦労だった。
ジン団長、その手紙の最後のページの裏にも何か書いてあるようです。
Who is Ziggy? A nickname for Siegfried from Honkai Impact 3rd.
ついついしん、紙が足りないからここに書いておくぜ。リサ、お前へのメッセージだ。
Oh.
大団長からリサさんへのメッセージのようです。
Das.
あら、私に特別なメッセージのようだ。リサ、また後でゆっくり話そう。
No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. Guys, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
大団長が言ったように。
I'm kidding. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm
このタイ
joking.
ミングで遠征隊から無事を知らせる便りが届いたのは幸運なことだろう。彼らはモンドに戻り、共に祭りを楽しむことはできない。だが、ブリュー祭は皆が楽しみにしている行事だ。離れた地で頑張る遠征隊のためにも、そして勤勉なモンドの人々のためにも、各自持ち場を守り、職務に励んでほしい。もちろん、休みの間は適度にリラックスしてくれ。久方ぶりの祭りを楽しんでほしい。今日の会合は以上だ。解散。
Bro, Mika looks like he's not from Genshin. He looks like he's from like Final Fantasy Chibi version or something. Or like Dragon's Quest or I don't know.
パデュイの体調の話が出てくるなんて、オイラの聞き間違いじゃないよな。なんだか重大な事件の匂いがするぞ。でも、パデュイのことなんか一旦忘れようぜ。
Yeah, like Chibi Prompto. True, dude.
ただで飲み食いできるお祭りっぽくないか？
True, true. Typical Paimon, vintage
かわ
Paimon.
いこちゃんたち、
Vintage
一緒にジンとお
Paimon.
話ししない？さっきは人が多
Man.
すぎて、挨拶
Oh
もで
wait,
きなか
I'm
った
being
けど。
involved in the conversation? What? Say
そうだな。
less.
早速、ジン団長のところに行こうぜ。
Hell yeah. Okay. Go to the Grandmaster's office. Say less. Mika. Hey, nice to meet you. Whoa.
こんにちは。あなたはそのガイア隊長をお探しですか？僕のことはどうかお気になさらず。
The gasp! Is that a Eula feather? Is he also cultured as well? No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. I'm joking. Wait, is it actually? Hey, Mika. I mean, you know, if you wanna, you know what I'm saying. I'm kidding. I'm joking. Oh, yeah, I'm kidding. I'm joking. He's probably in his... oh, he has a cryovision. Yeah, he's probably definitely in Eula's squadron then. That makes sense. Actually, I was looking for you. Just wanted to say hi.
嘘、どうしよう。ガイア隊長、僕何を話せばいいんでしょう。
Oh my god, Eula's the perfect captain for him.
遠征隊に長いこといたのに相変わらずだな。
My name was on the front line?
さっき流祭について俺に聞いただろう。今お前の目の前に立っているのがあの伝説の栄養
Well, I guess she's in Eula's team, so that makes sense.
そして伝説
The
の
legendary Paimon.
皆さんどうも。お強いのですね。僕感激しました。 エウラ隊長に報告しないといけないので、先に失礼します。
言っちゃったぞ。残念。もっと遠征隊のことを聞きたかったのに。
本当に残念だ。だが気にすることはない。あいつの目には町の話題の人物としてお前たちが映ってるんだからな。きっと時間が解決してくれるだろう。
Next time we see him, he'll be playable?
自然と仲良く
Nani?
なれるかもしれない。
Maybe Natlan?
そうだ。
Fontaine?
ちょっとしたヒントをやろう。
Oh.
あいつとは野外での探索について話してみるといい。そう。
Oh yeah. Nilo teaser just dropped? No, it didn't.
"休息時に次の計画を練ろう。
屋内では大声を出さず静かにしてください。君にも風神のご加護があらんことを。
いかなる行動にもリスクはつきものだ。君も気をつけた方がいい。
君にも風神のご加護があらんことを。屋内では
I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets. I would have loved to see me lose.
Well, chat, it was an awesome stream. I'll see you next time. Look forward to the next episode of Genshin Impact. Will we figure out who is Razor's mama?